Yeah, look, officer, I understand your concerns. Honestly, I do. But I can 100% guarantee you I have not started an Iron Brew cult. Yeah, I did build a chapel to worship the Iron Brew gods, but I failed to see how that constitutes starting a cult. Look, mate, like I told your colleague earlier, I can't tear down the chapel, it will anger the gods. Why can't you guys understand this? Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 12, Episode 15 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town, and today we are playing Bangor City in the league, and then we face Cefn Druids in the Welsh Cup semi-final as the WAGS look to go back to another Welsh Cup final. But before that, we start in the medical centre, never a good sign. That is because our long list of injuries here has another victim, and that is Joel Tunney. Our centre-back, essentially season over for him, 3 to 5 weeks. He might be back for the cup final if we were to get there, but since he's not WAGS qualified, of course that would mean that he wouldn't be eligible to play in any case. So rest up, Joel. We'll see you next season, ready to go, and hopefully, yeah, we'll I'm expecting big things from him. He's a good defender, good in the air. So it's a shame that we've lost him for the end of the season. But we have to get these injuries better now that we're out of Europe, Leagues One, and if they're not WAGS qualified, then really we haven't really particularly missed anything at all. Now you haven't missed anything since last episode. We have come straight back. So let's have a quick look, maybe update of the league table situation. We're still 28 games played, 28 wins. So we've got that to play for. Bangor City are pretty much secured in 4th spot. There's a chance they could get Cefn Druids if they were to beat us here, but with 4 games to go in the season, those are running out for them as well. And of course, we know that we have the Welsh Cup semi-final here coming up against Cefn Druids. Nothing else to play for this season. It's all basically done. It's just the Welsh Cup. So this is a team that we're sending out. This is what we're doing here anyway. We are the favourites. It is, of course, a local derby as well. They are still a Seamus Coleman coach team. He's been here for over 3 years now, and he is beginning to... He must have taken a coaching badge because he's improved since last time we saw him. They're an attacking, direct style of play. We're expecting them to come out in this sort of formation. That seems to be the Seamus Coleman version of the Rusco Bus Park. There's one for your bingo. I'll get to that in just a second. We can see there they do attack sort of down the left side of middle, a little bit narrow perhaps. Passing network is there, and the key passes as well. And this is a team that we're sending out now. Injuries obviously have taken a toll, and we are looking here. We're just looking to try something out, basically, with taking into account injuries. So it's Ewan Burgess in goal, getting a little bit of match sharpness into his legs before the cup semi-final. It's me, Goddard, and Evans as the back 3. It's Baker down the right. Again, we're probably going to have to play him in the WAGS game, so he gets a little bit of match fitness. Morgan goes down the left. Quinn and Garmy in midfield. It is Williamson, Big Mac, and Damien Allmark up top. Again, just trying something different here to see if it works. So everybody has come out as expected, which is good. What do we say to this? Gomez says go out there, prove a point. We'll just keep the run going, boys. Calm, we have faith. I think that's another one for your bingo, isn't it? And let's get out there. So while waiting for the game to get underway, quick talk about a mention of the bingo. If you're not on the Discord group, there's a link in the description. Go and join in there. Rujistan has come up with a Bala Town bingo. So I hope you've all got your bingo cards there ready to play along and see if anybody can get bingo in a single episode. I don't know if it's possible. Certainly over the course of a week, I'm sure your bingo is very possible. But yeah. Very, very funny stuff. Excellent work, Regis there. Love your work, as ever. And we have a set piece to defend here. It is not the best defending, but we've just about got away with it. Ball is still there, though. Comes back in. That should run out. Baker clears it. And it'll run out of play now. When we've tried playing this formation in the past, it hasn't always worked for us in the league. But, yeah, I'm just... thinking because we've lost Griffith McMenemy, he's our only real right back for the WAGS. We're going to need to play wing backs in the cup semi-final. Semi-final, I think. So that's why we're giving Baker a game there just to get his match shut enough. Here we go with Tommy Williamson getting forward. What can he do? That's horrible, absolutely horrible. And let's tell them maybe just to calm down. You can see we're using sort of a copy of the Bala Euros formation. That's not been great, has it? Let's maybe say unlucky, try and build a little bit of confidence here. But you do just worry a little bit that the perfect season, which we've flirted with losing at times this season already, might be in a little bit more trouble this time around. We've got some nervous players. Yeah, I mean, you do have to ask, is the actual unbeaten run in danger of coming to an end here? Because we really didn't create anything in that half, did we? We've seen before that Mackmeyer and Allmark don't always play fantastically together up top. We do have young Burgess on the bench. We do also have the option to change to wingers if we need to. What can we look to change here? Let's maybe get... not look for overlap. Pass into space. Take it off work ball into the box. And see if that works for us at all. Yeah, because that wasn't particularly good. We'll tell them to get creative. Burgess is still looking nervous in goal. Tommy Williamson's not having a great game. I wonder if a shadow striker, it doesn't really work with two strikers up there anyway. What else can we do here? What else can we do? Alright, can we win this ball back? I thought this might work as well because they are a little bit more narrow in the way they attack, but we're not playing well right now. I wonder if a demand more is maybe in order here. What can we do? Tommy Williamson's not playing well, so let's take him off. Let's get the youngster Banks on the field. See how he can go in there. Thomas Quinn's not playing well. Danny Garmy's not playing particularly well. Might it be one of these where we just need to bite the bullet, go to wingers for the end here, and just sort of see where that takes us? All right, let's stick Big Mac up top. You go there for me, please. Bono comes in to play down. Actually, we'll probably want to take Baker off, won't we? And stick you back there. And we're going to have to bring on the youngster. We have another sub, don't we? Yeah. Again, another disappointing game there from Allmark, but it is what it is, I suppose. He's just had a poor season, so we'll give it a get creative, see if we can inspire them towards a goal here. But it's looking as though the perfect season is yet again about to elude us here. Or is it? Or is it? So, that's a lungy tackle straight through the back. That's a red card if I ever saw one. And can we now take advantage of this? No pressure, boys, but there goes the perfect season. Well, we just never got going, did we? We never got going in that one. Again, change in formation just tends not to work for us in the league. So Bangor City gained creditable draw. It just was a little bit disappointing, wasn't it? Injuries kind of forced us into that, hopefully. Yeah, some players will be the better for that now for the Cup semi-final because, well, we there is no draw in that, is there? Okay, before we get to the Cup semi-final, it is time to vote on our Viewers Player of the Year. Thank you for everybody who nominated. We have 4 nominees for this season's award. The way I worked it is that there were 2 players that had 2 nominations, a bunch of players that had 1. So the players all the players with 1 nomination, the 2 with the highest average match rating joined the 2 with the 2 nominees, or nominations, I should say, to get our list of 4. So the first nomination is for Sean Davis, the left winger this season, 18 goals, 7 assists, and an average match rating of 7.83. Excuse me. In alphabetical order, the next nomination is Harry Montgomery, our left back. 4 goals, 4 assists, and an average match rating of 7.34. Though most of his games were in Europe, so that average match rating is maybe a little bit more impressive. Next up, it is Robert Riola, the other left winger. 14 goals, 10 assists, and an average match rating of 8.14. We certainly got some goals from our left wingers this year, didn't we? What is that? 30-something goals from them. And the final nominee is the star of the season, I think, if you look at it objectively. That is, of course, Marcus Wade. 31 goals so far this season, 18 assists, and an average match rating of 8.36. Wonderful stuff from the man from the Penis Initiative. Another one for your bingo. So guys, there's a link in the description just down below there. That'll take you to a straw poll. Click on the link. Don't go to the straw poll. Try that again. Vote for who you want or who you think has been our best player this year, and we will announce the winner in next episode's end of season awards. Alright, and here we go. Cup semi-final time, and it is going to be all change. We're going to need to at least score some goals here, don't we? We are heavy favourite for this one, as you would expect. Cefn Druids, maybe been slightly disappointing in the league this year. They are, of course, a professional team this year, or last year as well, but they are, 6 points back of the New Saints with 3 games to play. I'd expect a little bit more from them, perhaps. But let's have a look at what we're up against here. They are a Sean Parrish coach team. He's a very, very good manager, not the worst coach going around as well. An adventurous, direct style of play. We're expecting a 4-4-2. A couple of our ex-players. I know Kian Peters is likely to start up top for them. Jay Jenkins is a right back for them as well. And there might be 1 or 2 others that we've gone there over the years. Let's have a quick look here. You can see they're a little bit narrow. Perhaps they did lose last time out to Canelli. That could be because they were sort of focusing on this game, though. They do attack in, as you can see, sort of wideish areas, not so much through the middle. Passing, key passes, I should say, is there. And this is a team we're sending out. We're ditching the idea of going with wing backs. It didn't work with sort of our European team on the field for the most part, so it's not going to work, is it, with the WAGS? I wouldn't have thought. That we were in the international break as well for that Bangor City game. So if you're wondering why the likes of Wade weren't playing, that's why. He was away with Wales. So it's Burgess in goal. It's Robson, Gurke, Evans and Baker as a back four. We're just going to hope he attacks well. Actually, most of use you an attacking fullback because, let's face it, that's you're not going to do much defending. It's Buckley and Garmy in midfield. It's Wade, Dixon and Davies with Allmark up top. He has not done well this year, but look at that recent form. Now's the time to make amends. So everybody is lining up as expected. Kian Peters is in their lineup. Jay Jenkins has dropped out. He's on the bench. I don't recognise any other names from our first team anyway. Like I say, we've got youngsters sort of littered throughout the league that never sort of made it with us. What do we want to say to this? Got there, prove a point, is what Gomez says. We're the favourites. They've lost 3 of their last. Let's pile on the misery. Let's maybe try that. Let's try piling on some misery today. Calm, we have faith. And let's go win a cup final. Cup semi-final. Getting ahead of myself here. All right. We are hosting the game, so it's one of these. We really should be winning it, but yeah, maybe a little bit of lack of depth at right back. I didn't bother bringing up any of the guys that had just come through our youth academy, our youth intake, I should say. Baker should be able to do a job there for us. He's a good player. If he can do right wing back, it's not that different to play as a fullback, really. So we'll just kind of see how he goes. But we're halfway through the first half and not so much as a highlight as of yet. Here we go. Robson in there for Dixon. Gets it wide for Sean Davis. What can he do? He goes past one. Sean Davis shot at goal. Not the best, but a shot nonetheless. Let's try a demand more. We're looking anxious, which is not great. We're going to have to try and take a little bit of pressure off them here, perhaps. And well, there we go. We're looking motivated now, so that's a positive. But that's 3 halves of football now this episode, and barely a highlight to show for it. We have to say we're far from pleased, really, don't we? And get back out there. We will say no pressure as well, and just hope, as it is a kickoff highlight, that yeah, the Wags aren't going to let us down here. Baker has gotten away with that one. A little bit, it would seem. Buckley, Baker, he gets it forward, looking for Allmark. Can't quite find him, but the loose ball's picked up by Dixon. Dixon goes past one. Got a little bit of space. Can he play in Allmark here? He looks for him. Good first touch by Allmark. But again, the finish is weak. Straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. We are looking motivated, which is good. Denny Garmy's not having a great game in there. Let's see if he picks up. We do have Sam York on the bench, so we do have options there. Let's tell him to get creative. We're looking motivated, which is good. What we're not looking is particularly talented, but hopefully that'll come with motivation. Ball forward. Can we win that? No, not quite. And still, Cefn Druids come forward. I have a bad feeling about this game, I have to say. We haven't looked particularly good this episode. Allmark pouncers on a loose pass, though. Back to Dixon. Dixon gets it wide to Allmark. Look at Wade lurking. Allmark goes past one. Damien Allmark again, a weak finish. And is he going to have a bad day? We do have... Let's maybe try to show some passion. We do have we have Ap Gareth on the bench. What we could do is move Wade up top, bring Ap Gareth in out wide and sub off Allmark, but we want to give him a little bit of a chance. I'm really wanting to come good again. He was so good for us. So here we go with Marcus. Oh, that's a penalty. It's a terrible tackle from behind. Marcus Wade gets the foul. Ben Evans, the young centre-back who's been so impressive this season. Can he get himself a goal from the penalty spot? Ben Evans sticks it away. Goalkeeper doesn't even move. And is that the goal that sends the WAGS into another cup final this season? Excellent, excellent stuff. We'll tell him to concentrate. 7th goal of the season for young Ben Evans. And, yeah, I mean, goalkeeper probably should have tried moving. But, there we go. Allmark only playing a 6.4. Another highlight. Ben Evans over a free kick for Buckley. Back to Evans. He gets it forward to Garmy. He looks, does he, for Wade? Can't find him. Loose header though. Marcus Wade has it. Can he wrap it up? He can. A 32nd goal of the season for Marcus Wade. A quick-fire double for Bala Town. It's 2-0, and that is now surely Cup final tickets booked. We've made hard work of it this episode, but Wade just pulled off, didn't he? Did really well there. Read the situation, and then the goalkeeper, he'd made his saves already this game. He wasn't stopping that one. And that is 32 goals this season for Marcus Wade. There's got to be a big question mark as to whether or not he will still be around next season. He is, of course, part of the Penis Initiative. So if a bid comes in or a big bid comes in for him, we will let him go because FM20 will get half of the cash. Like I've mentioned before, I'd like to try and get at least 5 million for him. That would get FM20 Pro. Oh, and Damien Allmark gets himself a goal. A 14th of the season. It's not been a terrible season. He just hasn't done it for us in the league. And that's usually where he makes his money. But, yeah, 14 goals. 13 of them, therefore, in cup games. Wade, good cross. And Allmark, that's the sort of finish we've come to know and love from Allmark over the years, isn't it? A 14th of the season, as I said. And, well, that is now the cup final booked. 5 minutes to play. And can we go and run up a bit of a score here? There's a ball to the edge of the area. Off the crossbar. Buckley half clears it. Probably does about as well as he can. Sean Davis completes the clearance into touch. It's going to be a Cefn Druids line out, but that's okay. This is, in the end, been relatively comfortable, but it's not been our greatest episode of attacking football. But there we go. The WAGS are going back to another cup final. We will end this season in style next time out with a cup final. What do we say? Congratulations, boys. You're in the final. Can't wait for that one. So Bala Town secure victory at Maz Tegid. I'm sure I've pronounced that correctly. That's another one for the 101 grand in the bank for winning the semi-final. There is some money in Welsh football these days, which is great to see. I did check. It's still just ourselves, the New Saints, and Cefn Druids that are professional. But if that sort of prize money keeps up, then surely there's going to be some others. Allmark ends his goal drought. Wade was quite brilliant. 12 dribbles along with his goal and assist. Wonderful stuff from Marcus Wade. Radnek is looking at, who's he looking at here? Ben Evans, Gurke, Garmy, Dixon, Buckley, Wade, and Allmark and Sean Davis for the next Welsh squad. You have a Welsh squad of Bala Town players based on that. And the new Saints is looking at Ben Evans, who he will not be signing, that is for sure. But guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Unfortunately, the perfect season has drifted away from us there, but we will be coming back next time for a cup final. Let's just quickly skip ahead and see who that cup final is against. So there it is. It's going to be Bangor City in the final again. I'm sure we played them in a final already this season. Was that, did we play them in last season's final past winners? No. So we must have played them in the Welsh League Cup final, did we? We did. So for the second time this season, it is Bala Town versus Bangor City in a cup final. And let's hope we can go back to back against them. The final is going to be held at St Helens. Is that the one in Liverpool? Where's St Helens? I'll look that up anyway. I'm not quite sure where that is. You guys will know in the comments. You always seem to do. But that'll be how we end the season, guys. It'll be a mouth-watering Gwynedd derby in the Welsh Cup final against Bangor City. We'll have our end of season awards. Don't forget to go and vote for your player of the season in the link below, and goal of the season as well. So until then, guys, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.